What's up, guys? Dan Garner, strength coach and nutrition specialist, here to talk to you a little bit about coffee and is it bad for you or not. I do not think it's bad for you at all. I'm here to tell you that coffee is not bad for you. Despite popular belief, coffee is not bad for you, okay? The caffeine in coffee has actually been shown to improve the health of blood vessels because it increases nitric oxide production in the endolithium, which is the thin layer of cells that line the interior surface of your blood vessel, which improves vascular muscle tone. So what I'm saying here is coffee can actually bring down blood pressure. Okay? It supports healthy arterial pressure and lowers blood pressure in the long term. So it is true that drinking caffeinated coffee can increase short-term acute blood pressure, but blood pressure will return to normal once the caffeine is metabolized. One study found that 8 weeks of habitual coffee drinking lowered blood pressure readings drastically. So what I mean by acute is when you're drinking coffee, that can have an immediate increase in blood pressure, but in the long term, it's actually going to help improve your blood pressure. So no worries about blood pressure in relation to coffee there. Coffee actually is also shown to improve cholesterol health. So in a study, regular coffee drinkers were asked to increase their coffee intake to 4 and then a huge 8 cups a day. But this dosing actually improved the relationship of bad cholesterol to good cholesterol by 8%. And 8% is pretty big, especially when exercise and diet, nothing else was controlled. They just increased their coffee intake and their cholesterol levels improved 8%. There's some good compelling evidence that coffee increases your metabolism as well. So it can really help you burn fat. All right, so you're going to burn more calories during the day, and it can help shift the body to burn body fat rather than glucose, which is carbohydrates, for energy. In addition, coffee modulates blood sugar and can improve insulin sensitivity. So caffeine taken alone, however, has been shown to decrease insulin sensitivity, which is the only relevant to this discussion if you have problems with insulin. But and you're popping caffeine pills, which you shouldn't be if you have a problem with insulin, and eating high carb foods. But coffee and the antioxidants associated with coffee have been shown to actually increase insulin sensitivity and improve fat burning, which is chalk another one up for coffee and body composition. The fat loss effects of coffee haven't been studied extensively though, but one study showed that drinking 500 milliliters of coffee daily for 4 weeks produced 2.5 kilograms weight loss in overweight subjects. Perhaps more effective, green coffee extract, which comes from the bean before roasting it and can be added to any beverage and has been shown to produce some significant fat loss. And that's one supplement that a lot of people actually know about, green coffee bean extract. It does have some decent research behind it, but it just falls into this discussion on why coffee isn't bad for you. One study found that a high dose of green coffee extract, actually, I think it was 1,050 milligrams. I'm pretty sure that was the dosage in the study. But they took it for 6 weeks and it resulted in an average of 8 kilogram loss in body weight and 4.4% drop in body fat. So those are some big numbers with the addition of green coffee bean extract. A low dose, though, of the green coffee had no result. So that's also worth a mention. If you're going to have green coffee bean extract, I would have it at a higher dose and not waste your time trying to do a little bit and see if it's going to do something, okay? Because the low dose had zero effect. So that means there's some sort of threshold here and how you have to hit a certain dose for it to do something with metabolic rate. Coffee also does a lot of things for performance. I mean, there's tons of studies that have been done on coffee and their effects on strength and power and endurance, but also neural capacity as well. I mean, coffee, everybody can attest to coffee increasing their motivation and improving their reaction time. It increases power and endurance and also perceived amount of effort. So how much effort you actually felt, how much work you actually felt you did mentally as opposed to physically. So coffee has tons of benefits for you. Coffee is actually one of the only sources of antioxidants that people actually get nowadays. The North American diet's been pretty bad, but coffee actually does have antioxidants in it that support a lot of great things in the body. So coffee is one of the only sources of antioxidants that people have these days. But for myself and my clientele, and what's really recommended out there between educated nutrition specialists, is there's 3 things that you should definitely buy organic. Okay? Butter, strawberries, and coffee. These three things are more sprayed and more further from their natural state than anything else. And organic coffee actually does taste better. So organic coffee is going to have higher antioxidant levels. The price difference is hardly anything. It's not like buying organic meats. And you're going to be getting something that's a lot better for your health than if you were to buy from, like, say, a Starbucks or a Tim Hortons or something like that. Because it's organic, it hasn't been sprayed, it's got higher antioxidants. And you'll notice with organic coffee that you'll be able to drink it black a lot easier. It's not nearly as bitter as conventional coffee. Alright, I just wanted to shed some light on coffee today and let you guys know it's okay to drink. If you're trying to go on a health kick, don't say I'm going to cut out coffee, because you really don't need to. Alright, you can just go organic and keep having it every single morning. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the information in this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a good one.